G'day and welcome along to another slow and steady video here. Revisiting a game that I have put over 90 hours into, and I really like the concept of this game. You know, when it was when it was launched and when it was obviously the big build up between being on the PC and it was coming to console, and this is going to be our first trucking game, and it's I kind of wanted to go back because obviously I've started this channel and I wanted to go back to something that I still think has massive promise. Like, I say still has massive promise. It's just been absolutely let down. It's like someone has bought a dog and then left it out in the rain and it's just unloved, and it the passion has gone. And already, so I've come back, brought the screen back to look at my beautiful black truck, and I can see there's some sort of clipping going on that wall, and why they thought the the person needed to glow. I appreciate that, obviously, um, it makes it easier to go and find your job giver, um, but we've not even got in a truck and it's clipping on the wall like there's some sort of flashing, and it just looks terrible, doesn't it? I mean, um, I want to like this game. The I understand that they're before we get into Road Truckers 2, I don't want to endorse this game, but I I just think they should sell it, give it to someone else. Um, let's go in here a second. And so I have this on the Series S, and you are unable to read any of that writing on the Series S. It should never have been released for the S. There should have been a warning that had gone out, and they are still promoting, this. Now, you could be mistaken that we're looking at PlayStation 3 graphics, I want to say. And, obviously it was a big concept. The problem you've got, so here's our guy, right? Um, looks like a PlayStation 3 game. The chair, um, there, So, and that's even before. So, before we pull the graphics apart, that looks like a PlayStation 3 game. They're a small company, right? But so was it Star Tracker? That was a small company, and look what they managed to achieve. So my point is that I feel like we've all been let down by this game, and yet they continue to promote the game on social media like it's the best thing since sliced bread, and they'd rather release new skins for the trucks rather than fix issues. So I've not played this game. I literally deleted it because I was just annoyed with it. Like I said, put 90 hours into the game, so I've had my money's worth, I suppose. But I was expecting it to be supported. I was, expecting it to be loved. But instead of which they simply, took the money and ran. And I believe they're working on a new title, and how they've treated their how they've treated their community will no doubt, and me included, make you feel like, no, I'm not supporting the next game. I'll let it come out and we'll watch reviews. The thing is with gamers, especially on consoles, is the fact that we are always wanting to support the next IP. We're wanting to get behind it, and we're passionate. And that's not reflected with the studios and the developers. So that's kind of my thing. So I figured we would. I'm trying to look for a coat, but I couldn't find one in the shop we're in. So I kind of need to take a delivery to head more north. So let's go to jobs. It has been a while since I've played this, so bear with. Where's that one go? Can we click on that? Does it give a... I thought when you click on it, it shows the routes. Okay, bear with. It's been a while. Oh, I remember how you do it. You go to jobs, and then you click on a job, and then you click here. And it should give... Alright, so that's going south. This one is also going south. Come on, I just want something that's going to go north. That's going north. Okay, let's have a look at that one. I bet it's bloody massive. That'll do. That'll do. Let's take that. Right. Oh, it is on a hard. I don't tend to take hards. This is slow and steady gaming. So let's just see if there is another one that goes... That's a medium. Ah, that's going west, isn't it? Alright, let's take the hard one. Fuck it. Let's take this one. And do we set a waypoint? Set a GPS. Okay. Purple. Right, so start engine. Down. I do like role playing. If you see my SnowRunner stuff. Handbrake off. And oh, of course I got manual gears, I remember. R1 for manual gears. We've got AI on. Obviously, I don't think the AI has been fixed. So we're going to have to watch like a hawk. Sorry, it's been a while since I've been playing this game. So we're going to turn... Where are we going? Is it straight on? Looks like straight on. We'll stop at the red lights. And we're going to do it just like you would. And if the AI smash into the back of us... Up in the fifth, so I kind of need to get over to the right. I'll just give it a go. God. I am on controller, normally quite good. Our lights don't seem very bright. Let's see if I can... There we go, that's a bit better. 9 gears here. I do wish that they would, and I said this right from the beginning, like why can't... Oh God. Why can't they implement cruise control, you know? It would mean I could relax, I could just see that. Now that was a, what do you call it? It sort of froze, like it stuttered, and we are not speeding. You know, I've forgotten how you indicate now. Is it square and triangle? No. Okay, looks like we're probably here. Need to find my indicators. Oh God, bloody hell. So I think we're here. See, I can see that's the office. There's no need for that person to be glowing in the dark. Don't treat us like children, you know. Okay, so I'm going to pull it up. Let's just pull it here and we'll back it up. Change camera? How do you do that? Is that... oh, kill the engine. Let's kill the lights a minute. Let's jump out. So we'll walk over. I wish the camera wouldn't bob like that. I think that there's no need for it to do that. I don't bob my head up and down. I don't walk like a Neanderthal. Right, so here we are. Again, the characters, you know. But let's not get into that. So let's take this job. It is hard. We'll just see how we go. And I have turned the music off, so there was no sound there saying ba-da-ba-dum. You know, we've picked up the job. But we've got 10 hours to do it. We are okay. Oh, probably need something to eat actually. How do we do that? Can I go into my infantry? Hang on, just while the truck's running a second. I used to be really good with the indicators and hazards, but I can't remember how to do it all now. How do we get to our infantry? I've literally forgotten. Trucker? No. the trouble when you come back to... Okay, so it's triangle. Right, let's just take some... That'll do. What's the lightning bath? I've literally forgotten. Would that be energy? Is it worth cooking something? Right, so let me show you something then. So, I know time's ticking on that job. So, we have the back of the cab here. I've got one of the later trucks. Now, the microwave is here, but there's no hitbox for it. There's no prompt. The prompt is here, where the microwave is in the standard truck. So it's saying hit X here for the microwave, but the microwave's down here. It's this sort of shit that's literally immersion breaking. So, oh Christ, is it in the cupboard? Container. Let's have a breakfast. Let's do that. So we'll click on the invisible microwave, and we'll just cook. See, you've got cooking here. Like, it's just absolutely unloved. So we'll go to our microwave in the wrong place, and we will interact with that, and hopefully that gives us the... Oh bloody hell, is that... Oh well, you know, let's just go. What is... Move, it's the trouble when you put games down, and... So toggle camera is... Okay, cool, right. So we'll throw it into reverse, and let's reverse all background. We'll put our lights on as well. Sorry, I used to be really good at this. Because obviously I've got manual gears, and I would use all the indicators, and we would typically have our hazards on. Should we look properly? What would be the hazards? Hazards L1 and R1. Okay. L1 R1. No. That's a good video, guys, isn't it? Yep, definitely says L1 and R1. Oh, look, do you know, I don't care. Let's pick it up. So as the name suggests, slow and steady. Lovely. Okay, so we've got handbrake on. Now, if you jump out, you can hear the hazards on the other side. You know, you can walk miles away and you can hear the hazards. It's things like that that literally... no, actually, that would be the reversing, wouldn't it? But hazards are still applicable. Okay, I don't care how this video sounds or looks, I don't care. Right, we'll lock that up and we will get it raised. Let's do that. This is quite a neat feature. I quite like hooking up the truck. I don't think, you know, I know some people said it gets boring and you know, but I think this all is all okay. So we'll grab our green. Although, from what I understand, the cables are not as they should be. Should be. I don't know. I'm not a truck driver. I just enjoy the games. But let's throw that in there. Okay. Right. Cool. We are all hooked up. Right. That's good. Okay. Probably running proper late, considering it's a hard job as well. Okay. So handbrake, and we'll pull away in second. Up into third. We can see our trailer. Cool, it's not a very good tight circle. Right, where were we? So we're turning right. Traffic is pretty low. Up into 4th. 5th. 6th. And 7th. 9 gears on this truck. What do we think of sound, guys? Well, up into 9th. The sound is not the worst thing in the game. I don't think. Steering's okay. I think, like I said, I've pumped a lot of hours into the game. I've done some of the points of interest. Put on the brake. Oh, okay, we've got a red light. Bloody hell. Terrible driving here. We've got a green, and is this our turning? No, straight over. I know sometimes you can compare this to, like, we want Sabre, you know, SnowRunner to do a road trucking game. I think that would be amazing, but, you know, I suppose, you know, you have to think of the engine. Was this Unreal 4? I think, and they're working on Unreal 5. But it's just the way, so we've got, there was a tree flickering there, they're popping in. Like I said, we are not particularly speeding. How they didn't put cruise control. And sadly, I've just lost the love for this game, you know. I wanted to sort of like get behind it and watch it grow, but it hasn't grown, and that's the problem. And in fact, even before we get to growth, they haven't fixed the problems with it. You know, I've not been hit by the AI just yet, so we shall see. I remember there was problems with the sky flashing when you come out of the workshop. So where are we to? We are 417 miles. They did actually fix the destination mile, you know, ticking down. They actually fixed that, so we're at 50 now. Now this is where I kind of want to stay, about 50. I think that's a reasonable speed. I just would like that cruise control. They said they fixed the flickering trees. I mean, they were, well, the flickering trees were terrible when they were flickering. I think now we're suffering just with some pop-up. What annoys me is the fact that we are sat here on, you know, a PlayStation 5. Obviously this is also on Series X, and this is the kind of quality we are playing, and with a community that wants to back it, you know. So there was another stutter there, bit of a tough corner coming up. We'll drop it down to 8th gear. I would like to hear like a Jake brake or some proper air, you know, some immersive truck sounds. This one does grumble, you know, like it doesn't sound too bad, but like I said, I think it's passion. Do you know, I've not checked my fuel. Where's my fuel to? Okay, we're doing it. But yeah, honestly guys, I've not picked this up in, I want to say 6 months, easily. You know, and when you've had the community giving bug reports and things like that, and it's just been, it's like they don't care, and that's the problem with it. And you know, I know we got on the road. I don't know why I didn't quite gel with on the road. I think because at least here you've got like pipe work on the right. It's quite an interesting map. You know, you never quite know. So we've got some roadworks here, so we'll just knock it down to 8. Now these speed limits is another pet hate of mine. How they sometimes they drop down to 25 for like 100 meters and then back up. You know. Just right at the top. So I think, you know, so obviously they're working on a new game. I think one of the worst things they've done is how they've treated this community, because I think if they come out and said, like, obviously, look, this is our first game, I think it was like, was it 25 quid, maybe 30, you know, it needs loads of work, maybe even bring Road Trucker out as a, you know, a beta, or free access or a demo, but if you don't work with the community and if you don't love and care about the product, well, it's deemed to fail, isn't it? So I think I'll do maybe a couple of videos on this, just so I can get the take of Alaskan Road Truckers in the year 2025, you know. Let's drop it down in here. I do wish it sounded a bit better when you drop it down. Up at the top. That pipeline still running there on the right hand side. That's 50. 50 is a good speed, I think. We haven't been stuck behind any AI, so maybe they've reduced the AI down to such a minimal amount that it's you know, it stops the problems. Maybe, I don't know, or that's their vain attempt of trying to. So we got 25 straight into 25, so already we're speeding. Over the bridge, let's have a quick look. So yeah, so I mean, I think there's so many people out there that want to like the game. So there's a copper. We're rolling in at 29, so we didn't book us for that. 55. Drop it down to 7. Oh, steering takes a little bit getting used to. It's not too bad. It's not the worst out there. Up into 8. So we've got turning in 80 miles, so we've got 268. Shouldn't take too long. These things don't take too long. You know, we've got truck and logistics, which great looking trucks. Just such a small map. You know, we keep hearing they're going to bring out a bigger map. I think that's all that game needs. It's a real nice map. You know, it plays okay. So a bit of off-road here. Now, here's a little thing. So if we were to go the outside, I can't zoom in. You can hear the mud, but there's no dust. So again, we're looking at a PS2 game or a PS3 game, you know? I just want some immersion. You know, I want to see the dust kicking up on a dusty road. And There's none of that here. So they call this, you know, the trucking experience, but it's just up in 7. It's like if you can take all the trucking games on console, you might actually get a good one if you amalgamate them all together. Right. Getting a little bit worried about that yellow symbol for the... Is that... I want to say that's energy. So obviously one's... Oh, okay, I think that might be my sleep, don't you? Why we've got a red glow in the cab. Still 200 miles out. Bit of construction going on. I'll just drop it down a gear, I think. But yeah, you know, with all these type of games, we want to immerse ourselves, you know, we want to enjoy the journey, you know. You take that bus game that I've been playing on the channel, lots of different events around, lots of different things you would come across, and you know, quite a cool game. I guess, I don't know, if you were to compare the graphics from, maybe they're the same. Why does the bus game work? Well, I guess the bus game works because you're only doing routes. Yeah, that's an interesting topic, I suppose. I mean, the bus game I paid $3.99 for, so, you know, there's a bit of a difference. But, you know, the console players are crying out for a truck game. And so I guess there's a high bar. Oh. Bugger, yes. So we're tired, that's the problem there. How long have we got to do? 7 hours. Could we pull over for an hour? Alright, we could pull over for an hour and get an hour's kit. Oh, down into 6, but it sounds terrible. So the sat-nav's taking me up onto that dirt road, but we can just go round, you know? I guess we could have grabbed some sleep on that dirt road. I don't want to just pull over on the side of the road. So if we get a small town, I think that's a factory coming up there. I will confess, I've been quite angry on how this has been dealt with, and I've voiced my opinion in Discord, and then respectfully, but obviously quite strongly. Another stutter there, at 30 miles an hour. Yeah, I am thinking about pulling over for just a quick sleep. The next convenient time. Never stutter. Drop it down to 8. Oh, I'm down again. Yeah, I know, girl, you're tired. I might have to go to 6. So maybe that weight on the back is starting to tell. There's some dead ends to the right. I think a small town might be coming up. Let's have a quick look at the map. Okay. Okay, so it looks like it's someone's yard. We won't park in there because it's not immersive. Maybe. God, there's nowhere to park. It's like that's all. Do you know what? I think we might keep tramping on then. Can't just pull into someone's yard and go to sleep. Or can we? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get outside. There we go. Okay, so we won't pull into someone's yard. There's a nice little space. Perhaps we could pull in there. I'm sure they won't mind us parking up there. Just for an hour. Pop in and have a word with the guy there, look. Now, would like to see if we can figure out these hazards. L1 and R1 for hazard lights. Okay, down. I wonder if it's... Nope, can't get the hazard lights to work. Ah, so you actually have to push down on the D-pad and L1, R1. So we'll just back it up. Not going to throw it in the middle of nowhere to go to sleep. Oh, okay, yeah, I know you're close. There we go, right. We'll just throw that into first, and we'll put the handbrake on. We'll turn the lights off. We will turn the hazards off. And we will go back in the truck. And we'll knock the engine off. Okay. Let's get an hour's kip. Let's do that. Hold on a minute. Can you sleep for 1 hour? Can you sleep just for 1 hour? Yes, you can. Okay, brilliant. Just 1 hour. That's all we need. So it says we did have 7 hours. So that's okay. 5 hours and 55 minutes. Perfect. Okay. Have we got anything to... That's all uncooked. Let's see what we can do. Canned food. Can we have that? Let's have that. Okay. Cool. Need to sort that microwave. How do we get back into the cab? There you go. And there we go. So after any sleep, of course, we would have a quick look around our truck. So I'd like to see the wheels get muddy, and perhaps the trailers get muddy. I wish that camera wouldn't bob like that. But let's try and get that forklift there on time. But yeah, missed opportunity. Maybe I've been too hard on the game sometimes. Maybe we'll come back and do another video. But there we go. Let's jump in. We should be alright. We should be... So start engine. We'll throw some lights on. And we'll throw it in third gear and we'll take a big swing. Handbrake. So truck lifts up there where you pull off. Oh, we got weight on the back. We'll just put our hazards on a second because we're obviously spinning around. Spinning around. This turn circle, is that going to make that? Oh, no. Okay. Okay, let's try again. Up into third, we can pull away. Yeah, so truck does lift off there. There's another stuttering where it saves, which is also quite annoying. Okay. Right, let's knock those hazards off. Get back in the truck. Up 2 gears to 5th. Alright, coming up to a stop sign. Yep, we'll indicate right. It's all coming back to me. Down a couple of gears. Let's have a look. We've got a crazy ass pickup driver coming. Go on then. See, oh, look, I'm miles away from the stop sign, so why are you stopping for me? Up a couple of gears to 5th. And let's jump in the cab. Oh, girl, you can't be tired already. Maybe we should have got 2 hours kit. Anyway, let's get the hammer down. Up into 9th. We're at 50 miles an hour, but we're just going to adapt the brakes here a little bit. No sound of air brakes, look. Just before we come around that corner. I wish I could do what I do in Euro Truck Simulator and ATS. I turn off the sleep mechanic. I suppose it does bring an element of realism and stuff. But sometimes you want to sleep when you want to sleep, not when the game wants you to, always. If you could adjust that or toggle that, I think that wouldn't be a bad thing. I don't know, let me know in the comments. So 148 miles. I'm heading north to try and get a coat for the winter. Again, holding this R2 button completely is so annoying, and I wish that they would just patch in a cruise control, so I can take my finger off the right trigger, and then I can just relax and just use the left stick, you know. I am an older gamer. I'm 50. I don't want to be holding R2 down for an hour or 2 hour gaming session. She's still tired despite having an hour's kit. Maybe she should only yawn when she gets down to quarter of that lightning bolt left. I think that would be quite fair, quarter. At the moment we are over quarter. Just pretty sparse here. I don't know, guys. Like I said, I've been so hard on this game because I was expecting so much. And maybe I wouldn't be hard on it if they communicated a bit better. In fact, just not a bit better, but a lot better, you know. We don't seem to be hitting these miles down anytime soon. In fact, are we going down? I'm going to check the map a second, hold on. Right, the map. Jobs. See, it's saying, so, this is another bug, see, if I push, no, it's saying 148.7 on the left. So if I go to Map of Alaska and set GPS, it now says 68 miles. So it's still not working, it looks like it bugs out sometimes. But we're easily going to make our drop now. But no, let me know what you think. You know, a lot of people have shelved this game, you know, me included, I want to come back on, you know, you can see why I've put 90 hours into it, is because, you know, I quite enjoy it. But I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel annoyed. You know? To be fair, we haven't had any AI drive into us at traffic lights. Although, I haven't seen much AI. You used to get stuck behind it, you know, when you were driving. 46 miles. We're definitely due a good sleep. Up to 50. This little parking spot, and it looks like a point of interest there. Graphics do look like an old game. Oh, nope, not down to the 8. 8 will do. But you know, we try and see past it. But 27 miles. We're not hungry. So what's the heart mean then? So if the lightning is your stamina. Oh, hold on, we're here. Let's give a quick indicate here. Let's go third person. Just trying to see the way in. Okay, so is that corner there? Have we got anything behind us? Because I can, yeah, I thought I could hear something coming up on the inside. Another POI there. Let's do it. So again, would like to see, you know, this gravel being kicked up as we come into the yard. I know, she's tired. Evening, Governor. Is coming in to drop off this forklift. Alright, straight on down then. 3 hours and 23, we're doing okay. So I've not played this in a year. No, 6 months I reckon. Where's our drop off point then? Okay, oh that's the big drop off point. There's the office. Do you reckon it's round to the left? I can't see it. Sometimes they put them inside the buildings, like the bunker huts there. Can't see anything there. It's not very clear, is it? Oh, I can hear the gravel underneath the tyres. No, so it's definitely not in there. Worst case, we can throw it in the... okay, so here we go. So we're looking for the... yeah, there we go, I can see it. It has like a little yellow square at the front of that long yellow triangle. There was talk of perhaps not needing it coloured in yellow like that. Let's go into reverse and let's put the hazards on. I think if they just did the outline of these triangles, you wouldn't need it coloured yellow. Think about the immersion, guys. I'll have to get a second take at this one, I reckon. Okay, let's do that. Throw it in third. There we go, right. Down into reverse. I think the automatic gearbox is okay, but you find sometimes it stutters, and so I do use a manual gearbox on a controller. Yep, I know you're tired. We're literally there, just hold on. Oh, it's not as easy as Snow Runner, is it? Okay, worst case, we'll just, I think partly due to the turn and circle of the track, I'm blaming. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, let's try it. Third. Something like that. Oh dear. Well, it did say parking position, so we'll just back and we'll try and get it nice. There we go, that'll do. Handbrake on. We will leave the hazards on. So here's what I was mentioning earlier. I know, yep, she's tired. So I can still hear the hazards. I think you should only hear that in the cab. But I think if this trailer got dirty and you had to jet wash your truck, that'd be quite cool. What are we doing then? Let's drop this down. Cool. Okay, and let's do the leads. The red plug goes to the red socket. And green. Like I said, I don't mind this. I think this is quite alright. And let's pull the pin. Okay. And where's the office to? Actually, one thing I don't like is the minute you drive off. No, that's what I normally do. That's right. Ah, so he's over there. So maybe the office does help. Nope. Yeah, didn't want to do that. Not yet. Okay, start the engine. Take the handbrake off. That's what I normally do, because if you turn it in and come back to your truck, it's disappeared already. So if you kind of leave it where it is and drive to the office, at least then you think you've dropped off the trailer and it's not just disappeared in your eyesight. So yeah, we'll pull up here. Still got our hazards on. Put the handbrake on. We'll leave our hazards on. Turn the lights off. Just because we're on site. Oh God. Got a forklift for you. And cargo penalty. There we go. Quest complete. So when you have the music off, there's no sound for dropping that off. And I think because we have dropped something off in his yard, I think we're going to take the liberty of having a kip here. So we'll just find somewhere. I'm sure he won't mind. We'll park it here on the end. Front reverse. And there we go. So, put it in gear. Put the handbrake on. Turn off the engine. And normally I would do repairs before I go to sleep. But I think that's it. I think I'm going to leave that video there. a first look at Alaskan Road Truckers in the year 2025 to see what it's like, and actually, it didn't go that bad. So I feel like I'm going to do a series of videos on it, just so we can give proper constructive feedback. But that's it from me. If you did like the video, hit like. I'm going to look around the truck and maybe get the repairs done before our next trip. But have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.